Hi, thank you for joining CEU Universities today, and welcome to the booth of University CEU Cardinal Herrera. My name is Benita Perez. I'm here to tell you a little bit about our university and to answer to your questions if you have some. So there we go. Let's share a little presentation for you to know a little bit about us. And there we go. So CEU Cardinal Herrera is located in Spain. So as you can see here, it's the south of Europe. And we belong to the Foundation CEU San Pablo. This is a Catholic foundation, and it's the biggest private educational group in Spain. We have different educational levels of education, and we have 10 schools all over Spain in which we taught primary education, secondary education. Then we have vocational training centers, we have business centers, we've got 3 universities in Barcelona, Madrid, and Valencia, and that's where we are located at University CEU Cardinal Herrera. In all these 3 universities, we've got undergraduate, graduate studies, and PhD, so doctorate studies. And let me tell you a little bit about Valencia and our university. If you don't know anything about Valencia, I would recommend you to take a look at the videos we've got up. We have uploaded to the media center in this booth, and you will see videos about the city. And let me tell you that Valencia, it's not a very big city like Madrid or Barcelona, but it's a very warm city in a very cozy environment. It's a very safe city in a very privileged location because we are in the coast, so we have beautiful beaches, but we have like an hour from here, we've got ski resorts. Can you believe that? So yeah, there's plenty of things that you can do in Valencia, and it's a city that puts together like modern architecture with classical architecture, leisure, culture, art. It's a beautiful place to live. So take a look at the videos. You're gonna like them. And another thing that you are gonna find in the media center is some videos about our university. You are gonna be able to see our premises, our labs, our sports center, the library, the classrooms, the different faculties buildings, and yeah, you are gonna see how that looks like, and you're gonna like it too. Take a look at it. And now let's talk about the academic offer. If you have a good level of Spanish, you will be able to access degrees of every area of knowledge. Like as you can see here, we've got degrees in education, communication, business and marketing, sports, health sciences, engineering, architecture, design, law and political sciences, veterinary medicine, and culinary arts, which is called gastronomy. So all these degrees are accessible with a good level of Spanish. You can, if you don't have if Spanish is not your main language, but you have a language certificate, you can access these degrees. And if you don't have a certificate, it's okay, because we have our own language level test that you can take online in our website when you do the admission process. So don't worry about that. And if you don't speak Spanish at all, or if you don't feel actually very, very comfortable, well, you're not very confident with your Spanish level, it's okay, because we have several degrees which are taught either completely in English, either in the bilingual version. That means that they start being taught in English and they continue in Spanish. So let me tell you about those. Studies in English, we have architecture, the degrees in health sciences, veterinary, and culinary arts, called gastronomy. Okay, so let's see. In architecture, the whole degree is taught in English, and that's maybe the reason why it's such an international degree. We have people from all over the world, and it's taught completely in English. The 5 first years are the undergraduate degree. When you study this, you become an architect, and when you take the master's degree is when you actually can start working as an architect. Okay, so first 5 years you become an architect, master's degree, last year you can work as an architect. You will see that next to the duration 5 years, it says credits. It says 300 ECTS. That means European Credit Transfer System. That means that our degrees are, of course, recognized all over Europe. And if you are studying in another university and you want to come over, you can do a transfer, and you can have your credits recognized in our university. And the other way around, if you study in our university and then you want to go to another university in Europe, or even in the United States, they have credits too, and there's some equivalency between the American credits and the ECTS. So that's they are equivalent after a study of transfer. And yeah, that's for you to know that we are, of course, a recognized university accredited by the Ministry of Education in Spain, but also by several accreditation agencies at a national and at a European level. All right. That makes me think of another thing that it's super interesting. It's the mobility programs that we have. If you study in Spain, in our university, we have agreements with other universities here in Spain. So you can study a semester or two in another city in Spain. You can go to any country in Europe. And then we have agreements also in America, in most of the Latin America countries. So that's very interesting too. And that's the reason why we have these ECTS. Talking about traveling and going places, in architecture, they have this very interesting project called Architripture. It's a pun with the name of the degree. They do plenty of trips in different cities in Europe in order to study the architecture in these cities. And they have collaboration groups. They work with projects, and it's a very interesting degree. If you want more information about architecture, go ahead and let us know. We will give you more details. Okay. Health sciences. most of these degrees, not all of them, and I'm going to show you which ones. Dentistry, medicine, nursing, and pharmacy, they start being taught in English and they continue in Spanish. You can have 1, 2, or 3 years taught in English, and as soon as you need to start dealing with patients in your internships, you will need to speak to speak Spanish. So before that, of course, we have Spanish lessons for you to improve your Spanish level. Let's see these degrees in detail. Dentistry, it's a 5-year degree. Medicine is a 6-year degree. This degree has a particularity, and it's that students, in order to be accepted in our university, they need to pass the BMAT exam. And if you need more information, let us know. Nursing, 4-year degree. Pharmacy, 5-year degree. And then we go to the veterinary degree. This is one of the most popular degrees in our university. As a matter of fact, we opened the admission process in November, and in January there's no more places left. So if you are thinking of applying to veterinary medicine, make sure you apply in November and you complete the admission process as soon as possible. It's a very interesting degree, veterinary, because we have our own veterinary hospital, and so our students can see how you work with small animals in the hospital. They see cats, dogs, etc. And then we have a farm, so they can see how they would work with big animals like horses. And then they have even the opportunity to work with even bigger animals, because we have agreements with the Zoo of Valencia, the Aquarium of Valencia. So it's crazy. They can see elephants, they can see giraffes, they can see belugas, they can see plenty of animals, and it's super interesting. What else? The culinary arts degree called gastronomy, the same. You start studying English and then you finish in Spanish. So the academic offer, it's covered here. We have seen everything you can study in University CEU Cardinal Herrera in Valencia. And now a very important question is to know if you can afford to go study abroad. So we have developed a very interesting tool. It's a expenses calculator. With this tool, you are going to enter the degree you want to study, and then the options you would like to have as a lifestyle, like the kind of meals you would like to eat, the kind of accommodation you would like to live in, the leisure options you would like, I don't know, like going to the movies twice a month, or going to the restaurant